What? Good morning. This is Constable Jackson.
Stand by. Let's try this again.
Those are bottles, they're a lot of fun. I have extra bottles of gummy.
No.
Oh, yeah, but I-
Working in the courtroom don't work because it comes to the speakers.
Especially when everybody came over Saturday morning for breakfast.
Do you want to get a chair and sit in the back?
Huh?
Do you want to get a chair and sit in the back?
No, I'm fine here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm fine if y'all are.
As long as Lisa's fine.
I'm fine. I don't have to help nobody.
Oh, shit, you need to be in front of me. You need to be over here.
Okay, I'm unmuting.
See, I appreciate the announcement.
This is Constable Jackson. Who has phone number ending in 444? There you go. What's your name?
Jimmy Flores.
All right, hang on just a second, Jimmy.
Morning. Pretty good.
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna put you back on mute, and you're gonna be here you'll be in the virtual courtroom. You'll be able to hear everything, okay? So just stand
Okay.
by until I holler back at you. Yes. Constable Jackson, look for the person with ends in 071. Their phone number ends in 071.
I'll probably use that phone until it finally dies. I actually want a new TV instead.
Hello.
$10. Amazon.
Hello.
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 Yes,
I'm
this
here.
is Chachi.
All right, everybody, hang on. This is Constable Jackson. I'm getting everybody in the waiting room, and I'm getting names. So just hold on for me for just a second.
Okay.
Who has the phone number ending in 588?
That's me,
Okay, what's your
Stephanie
name?
Brumfield. Stephanie Brumfield.
All right, Stephanie, hang on. Stephanie, what was your last name?
Brumfield.
Thank you.
Brumfield. And I don't need
Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to mute you. Everybody, you're staying in the virtual courtroom, but I'll mute you as we go. Who ends in 071? If your phone number ends in 0,
I think I couldn't hear what you said last. What was the last ending of the phone number?
your last three is 524?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your
And
name?
my last name is Stabino. STAB as in boy, ENO.
Your first name is Stavino?
No, first name is Sandy and the last name is Stabino.
Yeah. That's, I was asking,
I'm sorry.
what your first name was. Okay,
Yeah, Shandi.
okay. I got you.
Okay.
Like I say, you're in the courtroom, so just hang out. What about the phone number ending in 071?
Oh, that'd be me. 239
There you go.
1071.
The last, all I can see is the last three, 071. What's your name, sir?
Tachi Antiso.
Chachi and Cisco. All right, got you, Mr. and Cisco.
Is she social?
Yeah, I can put them up and let her know if she's told about it.
He's not social at all. But yeah, he looks sweet.
Mary, who are you here for?
Yeah. Show some.
I have Mary on your screen.
Minix,
Minix. What's your last name, Mary?
Heartline,
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Heartline, Hartline.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um, who's the young lady that on the iPhone? I don't have your number on here. I'm asking you to unmute. There you go.
Miranda Landon.
I just go back to the.
Miranda Landon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got you, Miss Landon.
Yeah, but the girls, that one isn't, and isn't. I like him.
Who has the phone number ending in 094? I'm looking for the person with the phone number ending in 094. There you go. What's your name?
Sorry.
It's Whitney Castro. I'm with MRG Meridian Apartments.
Okay, hang on, Whitney.
Here's another one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got you checked in, Whitney.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. And the phone number that ends in 200.
I think when they do have some, that's really
There you go.
My name's Kevin Kennard.
Okay, Kevin. Who are you here for, Kevin? Oh, here you are. I got you.
Okay.
All right, who's the person that I had two just come in? One of them ends in your last three of your phone number is 465. Phone number
Hello?
ends in hello. Okay, this is Constable Jack. So
Okay.
what's your name?
Marianne Torres.
Mary Ann Torres. All right, I got you, Miss Torres.
Okay.
the office yet, or in the computer yet. They may have brought it to us.
And the one that,
So the date on the ticket.
phone number ending in
is not a date, that's not a
356?
due date. So once I have it in the system, we'll send you a letter in the mail with a new due date.
yes, who's
If you don't
this?
receive that letter in 2 weeks, call us back.
This is Cindy Kennard,
You're welcome.
Cynthia Kennard.
All right, Cynthia, are you with Kevin or not?
No, he is not here. He's not available yet.
Okay, you know, he's on the line. He's in the chat, so.
Oh, is he? Did
I
he
was-
get in? Okay.
Okay, I will get you.
Nick.
All right, I got you checked in, Mr. Kennard. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll give everybody a couple more minutes to see if we have any more come in. I've got you all muted, but we're doing it a little bit different if you've done it before. We're putting everybody in the courtroom so you can all hear what's going on. When the judge comes in, I'll unmute everybody and he'll swear you in and just answer in the affirmative whenever, after you get sworn in. And please try to keep the excess noise down to a minimum. I'll fix it.
I'm not worried about it. I'm putting it in. She's just, yeah. I have common sense. I know where it goes.
Hang on, Miss Spears, your audio is not connecting yet. There we go.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Spears.
Yes, sorry about
All
that.
right, Miss Spears, who are you here for?
Cynthia Kennard, Kevin Kennard.
So you're representing WHS Properties?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. All right, got you checked in, Miss Spears. Thank you. Everybody, we're about to start court. The judge will come in momentarily and swear everybody in. But that's everybody.
Yeah, I got an email from Steve Randall for it's 23rd of this month. Can I schedule something? Yes. Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, everybody's unmuting, so everybody just keep your background noise to a minimum for a few minutes until the judge comes in and swears everybody in.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin Kennard to unmute and Mary to unmute. Mr. Kennard, I need you, there you go. Need you to unmute. Hey, Judge, I need to unmute.
Okay, I think we're set.
All right, Judge, I have them all. Everybody's unmuted, so if you'll swear them in, then we can meet everybody back.
Okay. I'm Judge Lance Consino, Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. And we are having an eviction hearing this morning. Anyone who will be speaking to me through Zoom, either as a defendant, a tenant, a landlord, plaintiff, a witness, if you will please raise your right hand to be sworn in this morning. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Thank you.
Hey, I muted it. Judge, I need you to unmute. Sorry, I muted everybody and that
Okay,
included
I
you.
see. I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I can bring everybody. Now I'll unmute people one at a time. We got, on every case, we have both parties here, so we'll just go
Both
right on
parties.
time. Yep, starting with 0073, which will be WHS Properties. Kathleen Spears represents them versus Cynthia Kennard and Kevin Kennard. And both parties are here on separate calls. I got Miss Spears in. Mr.
Yes.
Miss Kennard, need y'all to unmute. Kennard? All right, you got all three parties are in the courtroom there, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Spears, you're representing WHS Properties,
Yes.
and you're seeking to evict Cynthia Kennard and Kevin Kennard and all other
Yes.
occupants from 3521 Rochester.
Yes.
And showing that the defendants have appeared. Now, on what grounds are you seeking the eviction this morning?
They haven't paid rent in 10 months and then also submitted a check that was not insufficient funds.
Okay. And were they Were they receiving any aid or anything?
They did receive aid through last November. I believe it was 4 months worth of aid they received. And then last November 2020 was the last rent that was paid to us.
Okay, and what is their monthly rent?
$13.95.
$13.95. And so what are you seeking this morning?
I really have just asked them to move out.
You're asking for a $0 judgment.
Yes,
Okay, so you're asking for a $0 judgment, just the court costs
yes.
and possession. Okay. Miss Kennard and
Yes, sir.
Mr. And Mr. Kennard are both of you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you owe that rent?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any defense as to why you haven't been able to pay this?
Well, during this process, COVID had shut down our business, and because we're self-employed, and so it was difficult for us to keep up with everything. And Mrs. Spears has been kind to us and helped us through the process. Prior to COVID, I got very sick and had an abdominal aortic aneurysm rupture, and so I'm a nurse by trade, but I've not been able to work since my procedure, since my rupture. And so we depended solely on my husband and him being self-employed. But with COVID, it shut him down pretty much completely. And then the up and down of the process or the virus has, he works occasionally and then he doesn't, and so it's been difficult for us to have steady income to be able to pay. And when the last time we spoke with her, she did say that that we could catch up and that, and we tried to give we did give her the check, and the funds didn't get in before the check went through. And then we offered to bring her cash, but she said no, just to vacate the property, which we've been trying to find a place, which we have found alternate placement now. And so we're in the process. We can take possession on Thursday of the alternate placement, but we just weren't. The last communication we had with Mrs. Spears was, that she didn't want us to bring her any money. She just wanted us to vacate the property. So.
Okay. Well, she has grounds for that, and the court agrees with that. And so we are granting the eviction this morning. And I sympathize with your situation. It's a difficult situation. Sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
The eviction will be for a $0 judgment, but there will be the court costs involved. Bond for appeal is set at 1 month's rent. That's $1,395.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you both.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'd have a question, if I may ask a question.
Yes, you may.
The rent relief that we got with the paperwork, is that something that we could qualify for? The Texas Eviction Diversion Program, just to not have the eviction per se on or judgment against us? Is that something that we could qualify for related to COVID-19? Or, because I did submit, all of our health history and showing where we both, Kevin had COVID, was in the hospital for 9 days, and is still seeking COVID treatment because he's one of the long haulers, they call it. He has to see a cardiologist. He still has COVID in his lungs, and I've had it twice. I just had it again last month. And so I didn't know if that was something that we qualified for to
You may-
help
you-
stop.
Ma'am, you may be able to seek
process.
that out. You may be able to seek that out. That will not change anything with this eviction
Okay.
today. But you may be able to seek that out. And I would encourage you to do that.
So
Okay.
could I clarify, what is the date that they will be out of the house?
They have 5-day right to appeal. So on the 6th day, they must be out of the residence.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Judge, the next case is 0074 when you're ready.
All right, we're set.
Is this precinct?
This is Jimmy Flores
I need a copy.
versus Mary Ann Torres.
Okay,
Ask both parties to unmute. Mr. Flores, Ms. Torres, please unmute. There you go, Ms. Torres.
Yes.
Okay, just hang on a second, Ms. Torres. Jimmy, you need to unmute. Hit *6. There you go. All right, Judge, both of them are on the line. They're just.
okay. Mr. Flores?
Yes,
Yes, you're seeking to evict Mary Ann Torres from, and all other occupants from 8005 County Road 5840, Unit 4A.
yes,
And I'm showing a monthly rent of $650. Is that correct?
yes.
And what are you seeking this morning?
Just to evict them, and I don't think that they have money to pay anything. So I really don't, doesn't matter.
So you're
They've
asking
been
for a,
behind for,
you're asking for a $0
Yeah.
judgment? Are you asking for a $0 judgment then?
yes, just the court cost, if it's possible.
Just the court costs, okay. Then we have a $0 judgment and just the court costs. Let's see. Ms. Torres?
Yes.
Do you owe back rent?
Yes, I do.
And are you prepared to pay that?
Well, we've tried, but the whole reason that we haven't been able to pay is because my boyfriend, he got sick with RA and he hasn't been able to work really. And I've been here trying to pay off some of the rent by helping him clean houses here at the property. But ever since he gave me an eviction, I just stopped helping him out here at the houses because it seemed like there was no point for me to be helping him out if it wasn't going to help me. But I did try to give any kind of money, and the last time that he evicted me, I showed up, he didn't show up, and then I also, at that time, I did apply for the Texas rental assistance, and they did take my case, and it's completed, and I'm just waiting to hear when they're going to send me the money to pay the rent that I owe, because I have the case ID already.
Okay. Mr. Flores, does that change anything? Do you still want to proceed?
No.
with-
Yes,
Okay. The eviction is granted, dated 9/21 of 2021, and the judgment is for $0, but plus the court costs. Bond for appeal is set at $650.
Okay.
And possession is granted to you. Thank you.
Okay.
I think he said
Okay.
All right, Judge, sorry. 3 conversations going on. Clerks are messing with me over here. Let's see. So we got that one taken care of. The next one will be Minix versus Shandy Stabino.
Okay.
Got Mary Hartling. And then Miss Stabino is on.
Yeah, I don't know this.
You have Miss Stabino?
Yes, sir.
I
Okay,
believe so, yep.
okay, and is it Chasey?
Heartline. Heartline.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
Chachi.
Yeah, Miss Hartline, yeah. Chachi, I don't need you right now, I don't think, sorry.
okay.
There we go. Just now you
No,
got some too,
Mary
Jay. Sorry about
Hartline,
that.
okay,
Oh, okay. I thought I was in the wrong one.
No, Mary Hartline is representing Minix,
okay,
and Miss Stabino is, of course, representing himself.
okay. Mary, you're seeking to evict Shandy Stabino
Yes.
and all other occupants from 5804 6th Street, Unit D.
Yes, sir.
And on what grounds are you seeking the eviction this morning?
For non-payment of rent.
I'm showing a monthly rent of $800. Is that correct?
It is, yes.
Okay. And how much in back rent are you seeking?
I am showing a total of 1128.
Okay. $1,128. Okay. Miss Stabino,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you owe this much back rent?
Yes, sir. I received the Texas Rental Relief Assistance, and it paid it up through. When I did the application, during the pandemic, I received unemployment, so I paid my rent with that. And then I did the application, but I didn't apply for the future payments that they offer. And so I actually had the lady on the line from Texas Relief. She called me to be a witness, but I didn't want to answer the phone because didn't want it to disconnect. After 90 days, the payment was issued to Minix. They allow you to apply for additional funding, and Mary knows that, but I literally had to have a precinct and a county to do on the application. I mean, I had to have the actual eviction to get the process going quicker, but Mary's been very good with me. And like I said, the lady called me from rent relief. They paid the payment on Mary. When was the last payment? It was August. 90 days from there is when they'll pay the rest. I just didn't apply for enough on the application because I didn't want to be greedy, and I'd paid it through the pandemic with my unemployment. But it is already approved, but we just had to have a precinct number and a county to get it going faster.
Okay. Mary, do you want to proceed with the eviction or?
As far as the rent assistance, I don't have anything on record that the tenant has an actual new case for rent assistance. And so I spoke and I let Shondi know that as well. As of this time, yes, we would like to move forward with it.
Hey, Mary, I talked to them. I talked to the rent relief people, and they've talked to you as well. It's been approved.
I have not spoken to anybody from rent relief. The last thing on
okay.
You can call them. You can call them. I spoke with them yesterday, and they had a representative call me at 9 to be a witness for me, but I didn't answer it because I didn't want to get disconnected from my Zoom meeting. They were going to tell the courts that it takes 90 days from the first payment issued for them to pay the rest of what's owed. I mean, it's $1,128. I have no place to go. I mean, I have nowhere to go. I'll be on the streets. It's $1,128.
Mary, do you still want to proceed with the eviction?
As of right now, yes.
Okay. Then the court grants the eviction. The judgment is for the $1,128. Bond is set at 1 month's rent of $800. And that is finalized today, 9/21/2021. Thank you.
Thank you.
Linwood, is that next?
No, actually, Linwood didn't show up, so we're gonna skip that one. Neither party showed up on that one. The next one, which is 0080. Anthony Castro representing MRG Meridian Apartments. And Stephanie Brumfield are both on the line.
Okay. Let's see, who is representing Meridian Apartments?
Whitney Castro.
Whitney, okay. Whitney,
Yes,
you're
sir.
seeking to evict Stephanie Brumfield and all other occupants from 5710 4th Street, Unit 1023.
Yes, sir.
I'm showing a monthly rent of $685. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And how, on what grounds are you seeking the eviction?
For non-payment of rent.
And how much in back rent are you seeking?
$2,055.
And that's back rent alone,
Correct.
$2,055. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Miss Brumfield,
Yes, sir.
do you owe this money?
If I'm honest, I'm not sure because I get frequent statements with odd numbers. I submitted the online statements that I received, and I've submitted my pay stubs that I paid Miss Castro. So I'm not sure. I know that she's messaged me before, and there has been system errors. So I just haven't been able to go and talk to her personally so we could get it situated. Because I'm more than willing to pay what I owe. I can't afford to pay like an extra $200 each month on top of my rent. And so I went ahead and applied because I rolled my ankle. So I've been out of work for a few weeks. And I went ahead and applied for that assistance. I left the number blank for her, so I didn't know if she could fill that out or what was going on. I went by the office yesterday, but it was already closed, and I kind of had to hop there. So I just want everything fair. I need my home as well as Ms. Castro needs her rent. So I'm just trying to make everything fair.
Okay.
Until I can start working again. So I went ahead and applied for that, but I left it blank for either Ms. Castro to fill out or me. I'm not sure how to go about it.
Okay, so Whitney, you are representing Ms. Castro?
Yes, sir. I'm representing MRG Meridian Apartment.
Yeah, okay, and who is this Ms. Castro? Is that a property manager?
That's me. I'm the property.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I'm the
It
property
is
manager.
Whitney, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Whitney Castro, okay.
Yes.
And does what the defendant said change anything that you were seeking this morning?
No, sir. She's only made a $198 payment since June. She does owe those 3 months rent. There's no error.
And probably the amount of difference is just the amount of late fees and things like that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And utilities.
Okay. And utilities, okay. Then the court is granting the eviction this morning, and the judgment will be for $2,055. That's back rent alone. The bond for appeal is set at $685, and I am signing that today, September 21st, 2021. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you.
So I'm confused on what happens or what goes on from here.
You have a 5-day right to appeal. If you appeal,
Okay.
you must post a $685 bond with the court. Otherwise, at the end of that 5 days, you must be out of the residence.
Okay. And okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have I'm out of work and I can't work right now. I have my ankles rolled. So is there no way that she wants to do the assistance with me?
She has indicated that she does not.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then the last one will be 0082 when you're ready. That'd be Miranda Landon versus Chachi and Cisco.
Okay,
Not for the assistant. She wants to evict us. 5 days.
let's see. So, Miss Landon,
Yes, sir.
let's see, you are seeking to evict Chachi on
We
Cisco,
can't hear you.
on CISO? Is that how you pronounce it?
You can't hear Miss Landon?
Now I can.
Miss Landon, are you seeking to evict Chachi on CISO?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And all other occupants from 8819 County Road 6440. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm showing a monthly rent of $700.
Yes.
And on what grounds are you seeking the eviction this morning?
Non-payment of rent.
Non-payment of rent? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Miss Chachi, would you pronounce your last name for me?
Yes, sir. It's Chachi Anciso.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's you're a male. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
Ancito, okay. And do you owe, let's see, Miss Landon, how much in back rent were you seeking?
We aren't seeking any at the moment. We are just seeking the eviction.
You're just seeking the eviction, and on what grounds? Non-payment of rent?
Non-payment. Yes.
Okay, but you're not seeking any judgment, any amount of judgment except for the court costs? Okay. Mr. Anciso, do you understand the situation is back payment of rent?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay, do you have a defense this morning?
No, sir. It's just work's just been very off lately. I just asked that if Miss Landon, if there's any way that I could get a little more time till the 3rd to move out. I have a residence that I can move to, but you know, we have a 1-year-old daughter, and I'm not able to get into a home until I get this check on the 3rd to get the rest of the deposit. So I just ask if maybe there's any way that I could get a little more than 6 days to move out, but I do owe the rent, and I am seeking to move out as soon as I can.
Okay. Miss Landon, does this change anything in your request?
No, I'm sorry. Does it?
Okay. The court awards the possession of property to Miss Landon, and the judgment is for $0 plus the court costs. Bond for appeal is set at $700, and you have a 5-day right to appeal, Mr. Anciso. This
Yes, Your Honor.
this eviction is granted today, the 21st day of September, 2021. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right, that's it. We're done.
so we just had the one no-show. That's it.
Sir.
Okay, thank you.